Hi guys! Jake and Marisa back again for more live reactions to Power Rangers Ninja Steel. Correction. Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel.
And Ollie.
And Ollie. Hey Ollie. But yeah, 25th season. Can you believe that? That's crazy.
No, because it seems like just the last thing we were doing was the 20th season.
Yeah, I was still working on that last year.
I was referring to Power Morphicon, but okay.
Power Morphicon, that was 2 years ago.
I know.
But you haven't been there since.
I missed the other one. I only go every other year.
Yeah, I know.
Not every other year, so like every 4 years.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was 2014. Which technically was the 21st season, but they were still celebrating the 20th.
Like, yeah.
Because Super Mega Force was still running.
It was a whole big thing in Power Morphicon. And then they had the big old, there was the, what do you call it, like a little museum of toys in the dealer room.
It wasn't a museum so much as just the dealer room.
No, I meant the one with all the glass cases.
Oh, no, that wasn't a museum. That was them showcasing legacy releases.
Oh, okay.
Because that was new stuff that was coming out.
Yet it was from old seasons, so...
Yeah, because that's all they do now.
So it seemed very museum-esque to me.
Yeah.
Especially with the pedestals and glass boxes.
I still can't believe that the Power Rangers Twitter had a teaser announcement saying...
I still can't believe you got that one guy to participate so well that he pretended to call security. He really didn't.
Yeah.
Security? The one who was hanging out with Vernon Wells. Who was that?
That was Sean C.W. Dodson. He was Carter Grayson, the Red Lightspeed Ranger.
Oh, Lightspeed, okay.
Yeah. But I still find
he was a good sport.
Yeah. Oh, they were all.
So was Ari
sports.
Boyland.
Yeah.
Ari Boyland was a great sport.
John Intelligent's face, though.
John Intelligent also.
They were all our cameos for that episode were great.
SPD were a little busy.
Yeah, but that was also...
So they just got the handshake.
That was also a quick run-through.
Yeah. But they had a whole table of, like, signature people, so we just...
Yeah.
You threw them. That was fun.
But I find it hilarious that recently the Power Rangers Twitter...
And that one dealer who let you behind his table so you could go...
Yeah. They had an announcement saying, oh, there's big news about the 25th anniversary dropping tomorrow, and we're all like, ooh, what's the big news? What's coming out? Is something coming out?
This, so I'm just pretending.
What's going on? Are they going to tell us what the next season's going to be? This is around the time that we find out what the next season's going to be, and the news is Automorphin figures are re-released.
Thanks.
Which, why would you tease that as big news? Because they've been in stores for a month. That's the weirdest thing to tease as a big announcement. Something that is already for sale. It's like...
Y'all need a special, what do you call them? Y'all need a new social media person.
Yeah.
You know, they actually, I don't know if they have one. I mean, obviously we got to.
They must, yeah.
A real social media person, but you should replace them.
But it's like, hey guys, look at this great Christmas gift. It's January. Great Christmas gift.
Or, you know, I don't know. It's harsh to call for someone to be fired over the internet.
No.
Put them on a PIP.
Get some fact checkers on there.
Performance improvement plan. PIP. Yeah. Put them on a PIP.
Yeah.
And then if they improve, they can stay. That's how PIPs work.
Just give them a link to the Power.
PIP is the first step
the Power Rangers Wikia.
But if you actually do what's in your PIP, you could stay.
Just do some research. Any research would be great. That's, you know.
Hey, you need a fact checker.
There's that Power Force thing. Power Force lives. Hashtag Power Force lives. Yeah. That's a whole thing.
Check the actual Power Force though.
I have not participated in the. There was a hashtag recently after the very silly
new website. Which has a button that turns it back to 1993, which makes my web designer head explode.
It's amazing.
No, it's not amazing. It's not only 1993. It's Terrible script Kitty 1993.
I know, that's what makes it amazing. It's just like, what?
No. No.
Okay, if you've I've been watching a lot of BoJack Horseman lately. And I'm remembering something that the character Emily said in season 3. No, I just want to say, it was amazing because it was so bad. I want to make sure I'm articulating myself here. This is not coming from a point of genuine admiration. It's like, who made all these terrible choices? This is amazing. I can't stop watching.
It just kind of looks like they forewent a web designer.
So long story short, I'm basically in love with you.
Like, Squarespace or Wix or whatever. It's got them. Like,
all right.
What do they do? What was that?
I don't know.
And then it's going.
Yes.
It's got a counter from
MIDI.
1993.
It's got a MIDI. It's great. All right. So enough of talking about the 25th anniversary.
Let's watch the 25th anniversary.
25th season now.
Jazz hands today.
I don't know. But we are going to be checking out episode 1. And here's the... I will say, I was an idiot yesterday.
This is Sunday morning at 5 a.m.
And I did not set the DVR. I got back from tutoring in the morning at like 12:20. And I'm like... Is it recording? No, it is not. Because
the title changed.
And I forgot to reset for the new series. So
obviously you had it set for every episode of the series, but the title changed.
Yeah. So, and you know what? This happens half the time when it's a new season.
It does, because you have to change the title and
change the title. It is up on Nickelodeon.com if you have access to Nick.com. So we're going to be watching through that.
Yep.
So, let's check out episode 1 of Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel. Echoes of Evil.
This is Jake just explaining at long wind why he's down on the floor by my computer. Like it's a Q Ranger.
Alright.
Yes, they did.
Ooh, we're doing, past tense.
Recap.
There we go. He was betrayed, which really led to nothing. That asteroid was mysterious.
No, it's not that mysterious, because they were screwing around with that,
No, I'm referring to the physics of how that asteroid moves.
Oh, okay. It's like, it is a Ninja Steel, asteroid that was probably influenced by the giant magnet.
Ooh, she survived. Ooh. What is...
Who is this?
Whoa! What? Oh, wow.
Is it a crossover episode? Different universe?
They survived the black hole.
They survived the black hole and popped out in a different universe, which establishes...
So
this is not... The Dino Thunder universe is a different reality.
Yes.
Yes, Master Sledge. We're gonna be rich.
I'm not gonna find any dino gems on this earth.
This place is in real bad shape. Quiet, you tin can.
I can't believe this is what we're opening with.
The asteroid must have destroyed everyone on board. Good. Hurry up, slowpokes.
Wow.
Continuity? What?
This is some kind of stage. Must be from a TV show.
I love how you went straight to this as a TV show when there's an audience in front of you. It could have been a stage show very easily.
I can sell this whole ship for scrap. Scrap?
Hey.
Try it. Who do you think you are?
It's my ship.
You mess
Cosmo.
with me, I'll scrap you.
Ooh, I'm liking this. Go. Power Rangers, Ninja Steel.
Go.
With our might together, Ninja Steel.
It's been a while.
Never give up without a fight together, Ninja Steel. Power Rangers.
Feel no danger.
Go, Power Rangers. Go, Power Rangers. Go.
Standing up for what is right, together Ninja Steel. Stand up all day and night, together Ninja Steel.
Rangers, feel no danger.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go!
Ninja Steel. Go, go, Power Rangers, Ninja Steel.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! Go! Ninja Steel. I love the look on your face when you saw that Kelson's in his Red Ranger gear in the credits.
That is just wonderful. Oh, jumping right back into it.
You mess with me.
I guess that's why it's called Echoes of Evil.
Yeah,
Easy. I'm Sledge, bounty hunter and scrap collector.
yeah.
I thought your ship was abandoned. It looked like that asteroid destroyed everything.
I'm tougher than that. I just want to get out of here.
Maybe we can help each other. You need to get your ship running, and I want that worthless rock. Give it to me, and I'll fix this.
Oh, right, because he's an asteroid collector.
Yeah.
Why would you want the asteroid?
Well, my wife, Cassandra, loves rocks. Loves them, especially asteroids.
And they're married right now.
Oh, yes, loves the rocks.
Rocks, asteroids,
A real geologist.
floating bits.
Yes.
Absolutely loves rocks.
Fine, we have a deal.
Excellent. Right.
This is amazing.
Put these prisoners to work. I want
I'm
this
so glad to see Sledge again.
pronto.
Go on, you heard him.
And I love that.
Business.
I love there's a continuity where they finally just they got married and they stayed married.
And you'll have my undying loyalty. All of my underlings are loyal to me. What makes you special? When you are a prisoner, you overhear things. I know why Sledge wants that asteroid so bad.
Oh.
Tell me more.
She's one of Sledge's prisoners.
Thank you.
Nice.
But she's being introduced this way. I think she's going to be a real...
Super Steel.
Yeah.
Super Steel. I like the
Super
sound of
Steel.
that. Come with me. You fooled that foxhead Odious real good. I love you, Sledgearm.
Yay!
Two.
With this asteroid,
I love you,
it's
Jacob.
tunnel in the galaxy.
Wow.
Whoa, they repaired quickly.
Fast.
And that dreadful asteroid are gone. Time for your report, Badana. I extracted all
Badana.
the super steel from the asteroid. Sledge was too busy fixing your ship to notice.
Okay,
It's
so
beautiful.
they got a few
Now, not
few
even
chunks.
the Rangers
She said all of it.
stop me.
Wait, that was
I'm
all of it?
right
According to
trust
her.
you, Badana.
How's that all of it?
Goodbye.
I extracted all of these super steel from the...
Cosmo!
I thought it was made of super steel.
Yeah.
It's time to put Galaxy Warriors back on the air.
Yay.
Is Sledge just taking off now for...
Now I just need to.
I mean, that would be...
For parts unknown.
Those Earth teenagers are in.
Not that that wouldn't be absolutely adorable. I'm just confused.
I don't know.
That ship repaired way too fast. It should
Yes.
still have substantial hull damage, even if they got
Yes.
it working again.
I'm so glad to be back at school.
What?
Wow, Summer Cove High hasn't changed one bit.
Would
Why
you
would it?
expect it to?
As for me,
How much time has passed?
20 years since I graduated this place.
Okay.
Anyway, better put this back where it belongs.
So you good. Kid's pretty quick at
We'll
it.
see you
At
boys after
school.
school. Hey, bye, Dad.
What's going to happen to you?
Yeah, it's pretty epic. Hey, guys.
Who's hungry?
Oh
What have Victor and Monty done?
no. This is a statue or something.
I'm sure it is.
So have they been on vacation?
Anti-monster?
Monster repellent.
Right. Smells like his farts.
We're the only humans ever captured by monsters. How did we escape?
What?
I'll tell
You're the you're the only humans?
Miracle monster repellent. Since the Power Rangers have been gone, we've been keeping Summer Cove safe
Oh my God.
using our top secret formula. Have you seen any monsters lately?
No. No.
Not a single
No.
one, thanks to Victor and Monty's miracle monster repellent.
This is ridiculous.
Buy a tank or two.
Well, this rock repels giraffes.
What a scam.
Yep.
Yeah, but look around. People are actually buying that
What?
stuff.
No.
And sniffing it.
Unbelievable.
Why did he have a giant?
We decided
What?
not to come back to school this year. Now
What?
we're super duper rich
What?
from selling Miracle Monster Repellent.
But you're donating $1 million to the school?
You are millionaires now?
But we've decided to give back to you, the little people.
This is ridiculous.
Generously donating this check of $1 million to build a new wing for the school.
What? What? You guys hurt my head.
Victor and Monty's Academy for Excellentarianism. So you never forget me. Excuse me. In the commercial it said that you escaped from monsters. How did you manage to do that?
Yeah, good point.
Really? Really? We need to flash back to this? No. Oh.
Keep farting.
Stop! Just move past it, please.
We can't tell you. That
It's a
would give
secret
away the
formula.
secret ingredient of our Miracle Monster Repellent. And
Yes.
it definitely doesn't have anything to do with farts.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that out loud?
About
What is wrong with you?
education.
This is when everyone notices that their monster spray contains methane.
This is all ridiculous.
Guys, Redball wants us back at the base. He says it's important. Autographs are fine.
You could, I was gonna say somebody grabbed some of that food.
Yeah.
And someone did. Good job, good job.
I detected a spaceship on the long-range scanners.
Oh my.
Oh no! Someone or something
What?
is teleporting to our coordinates.
That looks like one of Sledge's ships.
It does, doesn't it?
But, no. What? No, it can't be. So, who's here?
You're watching Nick.
Well, if it's a crossover episode, maybe it's, Keeper!
It did look a little like Keeper's ship, actually. Yeah.
Creating a happy place is easy.
Interesting.
Maybe it's Keeper.
We currently have a commercial now.
Every McDonald's has
Shopkins Happy Places.
perfect.
Go to your happy place.
Are you gonna be in college forever?
But yeah, like,
Oh, that's adorable.
here's the thing, like, I saw the preview for, I kept this from you, I saw the preview for Super Ninja Steel months and months ago, so I knew that Sledge was going to be coming back, but I did not think it was going to be in the premiere episode. I assumed it was just going to be, like, for a later crossover.
The story is yours to build when you join forces with
That is kind of an amazing way to kick off a season.
I love these new Legos.
separately. Ask your parents if you can discover Lego Star Wars.
The Lego Star Wars.
No, specifically the sets, they were, the microfighter sets, they were...
Ooh, that was nice and short. Maybe. Yes. Zooming, yes! Okay. Is it Keeper? I think it's Keeper. No, it's Mick. Hey, welcome back, Mick.
Oh, it's a space taxi!
Nice, he's back.
Redbot, you'd think you know what a space taxi looks like by now.
How many space taxis has he been on?
Great to see you guys too. Man, I hate riding in space taxis.
So, why the visit?
Unfortunately, this isn't a social call. I
Yeah.
have terrible news. The hit intergalactic TV show Galaxy Warriors is back. That's impossible.
You have literally broadcast your
See for
existence.
yourselves.
This is a season you'll never forget. Now get on with it.
That's melodious.
In today's
She survived.
search is on for
Yeah.
the Ninja Nexus Prism, and we have just the monster.
Oh, they still want the prism.
Come on out, servant!
My mighty strike will find the prism.
Smell it.
Already smell it.
Oh, great.
Odious was right. It's still on Earth.
Yeah, the monster repellent.
Yeah.
Soon we'll be arriving in the
It's actually gonna work on this guy.
It might, I don't know.
He has super smelling.
Thinks the
Let's see.
still works.
No.
That's why she wants it.
That it must still work.
What if it did have Ninja Steel in it and now she has it? With Ninja Steel and the Nexus Prism, she could make power stars. But she doesn't know it's broken. So how do we fight her? We don't have our power stars, so we can't morph.
I brought something from the Lion Galaxy. It's all these animal swords.
So that Odious can't find it. Or we could use it as bait. You mean like a trap?
Yeah.
Exactly. I know just where to hide it.
Oh, Rangers! Looks like you'll be needing these.
Our ninja comms.
Why have you been keeping those in a case? They're just communicators. You could still be using them this whole time.
Wait, they put him in the
Park?
Okay,
sure, why not?
let's see.
Hey, Buzzcam.
Oh, right there. We've got buzz cams.
So, this is Earth?
Find me the prism, Smelliphant.
Wait a minute. Okay, so if he did this based on the fact that the show was back on, right?
Don't panic. Use your
And-
monster repellent.
Oh no.
They had that episode.
No.
Then how fast are space taxis?
Good work.
They're really pretty quick.
Beat it, creeps. Yeah, we're not afraid of you.
No.
Hey, you! Did somebody fart?
Whoever smelled it, doubted.
Excuse me. I
Stop.
did fart. And if I ever did fart, it would
Please stop
smell.
talking about it.
Pipe down.
Just-
It's the humans. You'll never get used to how terrible they smell.
I can take care of that.
What are you doing? You're vacuuming?
Gross.
Didn't work. The repellent didn't do anything. It's total junk. Ah!
The goggles!
Yeah.
Humans scare so easily.
So that was the opposite of what I thought. Apparently Smelliphant could just suck up the smell and everybody's okay with it.
That's what I kind of figured was going to happen, even though it doesn't make any sense. Oh, he's still got his magic for some reason.
Yeah, why are these farts so powerful against the one guy and not...
The cage. You haven't
Yeah.
captured us. You've done the opposite.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Let's go, you witch.
Okay, well, no, it's Preston's cage. Preston, dispel the cage.
What?
This isn't good.
What? They hid it under the... Okay, sure.
The prism, it's dead. Then the Rangers don't have their powers. Perfect. I'll just revive the prism and turn it evil.
That's apparently a thing you can do. That's not good.
Preston, dispel the cage!
None of this is good.
Repair the prism, yes. And now
Get-
I'll make my own power stars and be even more powerful than Galvanax ever was.
None of this is going well.
Nice job breaking it.
Found on an
Yeah.
asteroid. Ninja Super Steel.
Oh, yeah. This. Why would you be doing this in front of them?
Redefine the word power.
This is not going to go well for you.
It's working.
This can't be happening.
Well, maybe the evil part didn't work and it's going to shoot the ninja stars directly at the Rangers and the
Probably.
cages.
That's what I'm anticipating.
Oh.
The Jenga tower is off the table
So,
and on the move. It's new Jenga Pass Challenge from Hasbro Gaming. Now Jenga goes where you go. Make your play and pass it on.
You gotta pass the Jenga tower back and forth? That sounds horrifying.
Oh!
Whoa. Universal.
Not that I don't love Harry Potter, but Universal Resort
Yeah,
commercial
yeah.
that had Harry Potter at the moment. Now it's gone on to other things.
That was weird loud.
So one of my coworkers actually got picked to go to New York City
Okay.
to the Nintendo store
Okay.
with his kids to try out the new Nintendo. Oh, I forget what it's called. The business with the cardboard.
Nintendo business with cardboard?
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't know what
basically,
that is.
the Nintendo Switch. There are now like games for Nintendo Switch that come with like cardboard that you have to build things out of the cardboard to put the pieces of the Nintendo Switch into, so that you can make like a fishing pond and stuff like that. And I think this is such an awesome thing because, I mean, what it does is it brings the play back to video games, the traditional play. For those of us who are grown people, we can sit down and, you know, it's okay for us to have ample quantities of screen time.
Yeah.
But growing, developing small minds also need to manipulate things in space.
Okay.
Screen time is not a good thing for them because it's too 2D.
Oh, we're back.
And I'm really psyched about this product.
Alright.
And that my coworker gets to go see it early I'm so jealous.
So...
We have to get out of here, now. I'm on it.
Actually,
Okay, so your magic is actually...
This is like, dispel your cage. It's your cage.
Srab did... He just said bend bars backwards.
That is way too easy.
Yeah, you also shouldn't have bothered bringing the super steel to Earth. You should just... What are you doing?
Sending the super steel all the way back to the base, apparently.
Why did you bring the super steel to Earth? You are not good with that. Your depth perception is good off there, man. Okay, so apparently she needs to keep on this thing in order for it to stay evil. Yay for more fighting.
Yes, but by using the hoods, they can still use stunt doubles for some of the work.
Yeah.
Well done. This is like when Parker Leverage doesn't put up her hair when she really should put up her hair.
Yeah. You really should not have been doing that here.
What's happening to the Super Steel?
It's turning into Ninja Power Stars so that you can be Power Rangers again. There we go. Yep. Okay, so you just made all their old stars again.
Everything we need to be odious.
Feels good to have them back.
Now we have our stars and the Super Steel. There's no way you can beat us.
That's fair.
Yeah, but that's just issuing a challenge to the bad guy.
Yeah.
Bring me back those stars. Feels like it's finally time for your destruction.
Are you gonna
That's not what time it is at all.
put the parts back at them? It's morphin' time.
Hey, I got my thing here. Ooh.
Are they gonna have different outfits now?
Nah, it's gonna be the exact same. It's still the same source material, so it's still gonna be the same.
Oh right. Sorry, I saw all those animals in the opening credits and was like, is this a different...
No, they'll just be getting new Zords.
Yeah, they'll borrow some Zords from the,
Time to finish you.
That's an old Mighty Morphin trick.
Yeah. No, they're not borrowing Zords from a different season.
Oh, okay.
It's still all the same season. If they were borrowing Zords from a different season, they'd have, like, trains.
Hey, Rangers.
Or cubes.
Show this monster why they always lose. It's because we fight together as a team. Yeah! Ninja Steel!
Lion Fire Armor, nice.
I hate it when Lion Fire Armor works.
It does not, because it doesn't look like a mouth.
Yeah.
It's a cross thing.
I know it's supposed to be roaring, but it's frightening me.
It does look good. There we go.
Ninja Starmore!
Whoosh.
I'm so ready! Lion Fire Armor Star! Lock in! Ninja Steel!
And some more whooshing.
Fire Flame Strike!
There we go. Okay, that was a bit of a long road to get to the end of that finisher.
Yeah. Time for a hamburger selfie?
Oh no, he's already destroyed the monster. He lost the opportunity. Oh, Cosmo.
Probable home repair!
I'm really amused that it took Sledge like 65 million years to repair his ship enough to move, but he completely repaired the Galaxy Warrior ship in like an hour.
Was that part of the deal?
Yeah, he was helping them repair it in exchange for the asteroid. in such a worse...
I'll freeze you with my I-beams?
Oh.
Wait, did you just take advantage of the part on the back of you that is really only there because you morph? I mean, not morph, you know,
combined.
Combined.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of cool.
Yeah, into the little spinny thing. Yep. You are done for.
Show's over. Ninjas win.
Yep.
How could this
It's a
happen?
ninja thing.
Turn it off! My condolences, madam. It seems ruling the universe will take some time.
Yes,
Especially
generally
when
does.
you hand over all the ninjas.
You were not. You did not execute that plan well. It looks. When it's not CG, wow, it looks plastic. When it's CG, it looks very CG.
Until we deal with Madame Odious.
Yeah.
How about you, Mick? Are you still going back to the Lion Galaxy?
Well, he's got work to do here. He's not going back until he's done.
No.
Come on, what? The Rangers without Mick?
There we go.
Like peanut butter without jelly.
Yeah, I'll go home again when this is all done. I mean, they apparently had the whole summer
Yeah.
away from school, so
Or something. Or maybe it was winter break.
I don't know. They had a break. They had
Yeah.
a school break, so he was at his parents for a while. And he can call them on the space phone now, pretty much any time. And
Why are you broke?
because they gave all their money to the school,
You're
so they
horrible.
can look important. The check bounced.
Victor, Monty.
Why? What? Why? Why are you angry at them? What?
The check bounced.
Why did the check
That's no
bounce?
good.
What happened to your $1 million?
We had to return a teensy-weensy amount of refunds.
What? Why?
$10 million.
What?
And there are no more refunds because they're already out of money.
Education.
They refunded everybody. But they're not working.
Why do you even bother doing that? Please, why are you begging?
Here are your schedules.
You really shouldn't have to beg to get back into public high school.
That's not the way that school works.
Public high school is just kind of mandatory.
My repellent, it's broken.
No.
Ready for?
No, stop spraying that everywhere. No.
Go
stop
outside, Monty!
it. You're awful.
But it definitely works on people.
Oh.
You're watching Nick.
Okay.
Lego Star Wars Microfighters.
Microfighters is what I'm talking about, not just
Micro-sized Star Wars vehicles.
Star Wars in general, but
Faster
even
than your
micro.
friends, the story is yours to build when you join forces with Lego Star Wars. New Microfighters now available.
I was kind of hoping that there might be a thing where they had to go onto the Galaxy Warrior ship to get the Super Ninja Steel, rather than, you know...
You are about to view an advertisement.
I'm just gonna turn the volume down here. I think it's all that's left, I believe, are the credits, and they'll be showing those later. But, it's weird.
Goldfish are doing the duck face.
Yes, they are. So, I definitely liked some aspects of this episode. Other aspects less so. The fact that we got Sledge and crew back was pretty great.
They did just sort of take off for parts unknown, though.
Yeah, I really hope that this is not the last we see of them, because that would be awful.
It would be sad if that was the last we saw of them, but if it was the last we saw of them, that would also be, you know, just a really cute way of putting some universal continuity in there, despite the fact that they jumped universes through the black hole.
Yeah, I know, but...
But, you know, it's entirely possible that he's going to come back in a couple of weeks and be like, excuse you?
Yeah.
You stole all the steel out of my rock.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, you just said your wife liked rocks. And
Yeah. I'm going to just close this down here. Because otherwise it's gonna autoplay to another episode. But yeah, well, here's the thing though.
Eh?
The Dino Rangers basically broke, like, the laws of evolution and causality to throw him into the sun, but he's still around.
Well, that actually doesn't make as little sense as you'd think it does, Science.
I didn't say that it doesn't make sense.
Because of all those theories about the black holes do go to another universe.
No, that's not the part that I said didn't make sense. I'm just saying that, like, it's sad because
after all that reality breaking here, he still is.
He's still around. He's still basically won. He destroyed the Earth. Because here's the thing, he got out. Where's the Earth? There should have been an Earth following him. There isn't.
So that Earth, the one that went with him, still gone.
So yeah, you didn't. So this really kind of renders the Dino Rangers heavily they basically lost. The Earth was destroyed. They destroyed the Earth.
And then they had to go live on another Earth where there are dinosaurs.
The implications are sad. I mean, I did suspect that there might be a thing where, it would end, the black hole would end up leading to another universe thing. I did call that.
I mean, it's a classic.
It's a classic sci-fi trope.
It's not just a classic sci-fi trope. It's a theory. It's an actual theory. Come on, Mr. Astrophysicist.
Well, really, what black holes are is they're just super dense objects.
Yes, but there has been consideration that black holes have corresponding white holes that are just spewing stuff out somewhere. So.
But yeah, it's just.
But you're not necessarily in the same universe. How's that string theory?
We're just kind of gonna go with that destruction of the Earth from the Dino Charge finale.
That happened.
It stuck. It's stuck. There is a universe where that stuck. Those people all experienced
they're dead.
Horrible deaths that, depending upon how they experience the black hole, may just prolong for infinity.
Yeah, because we're still not sure what the perceptual experience is of a black hole because no one wants to find out!
Yes.
What do you get when you put a guy in a black hole to find out what it's like?
Is this going to be a joke?
Kind of.
Alright, what do you find?
A censure and an immediate cessation of all funding.
Yes. I mean, it was awesome to see Sledge and Cassandra back, but the implications for that version of Earth are very sad, especially if they don't explore that, which they probably won't.
We keep forgetting to shut this off before we do live reactions.
I'm surprised it only just now turned on. But yeah, we kind of rushed the return to status quo a little bit.
That ship is fixed so fast.
That ship got fixed up really fast.
Really fast. The hull is pristine and shiny and new.
I know they really did.
Where did they get all those materials?
They could have just left the dent in there, but I guess they didn't want to have to render a new version of the stock shot of it hovering over Earth. Which, honestly, that can't take that much. But look, I guess they only had models of the ship as normal and the ship with the asteroid in it, and nothing that was just dented.
I was going to say it might not have even had a dent.
Yeah.
You could just.
That's why I said.
I think they may have just clipped the asteroid.
That's exactly what No, I think it was. I think they did a little bit more than that because I think they did crumple it around where the asteroid was. But I think they only had the two models of the ship, one that had an asteroid in it and one that did not, and they did not feel like they're creating a third version of the ship that had a dent. I also felt like they may have something about Sledge's ship did not look as quality as it did last season.
Well, maybe they had
it looked like it was a lower.
to pull down some detail for render speed.
That feels unnecessary, considering the production lead time they have on this stuff, and I can't imagine it would have saved that much.
Don't look at me, man. I don't know production.
I feel like the value of
Frankie, stop chasing Oliver.
I feel like the value of having a lower render, like, that's a diminishing return at that point. Like, how can we save money? Oh, we can render the ship that we already had in our files at a slightly lower quality than last season.
Maybe we don't know how. We don't know what amount of time they may have saved doing that, and
probably not much.
Because if you save time, then you also save on render costs at the render farm.
Well, yeah, but
assuming they're using a render farm.
I can't imagine it would have saved them that much time. Like, maybe a few hours at best. And that feels like just like a really minor cost cut.
I guess it really depends on whether Sledge was fully planned from the beginning or whether they decided to add him in later. Because if they decided to add him in later and make it cute,
well, like I said,
then they would have the... Yes, I realized it was in the promotional materials. But
yeah, months ago. So they've had the months since then to render it properly.
You just kind of jam that into the schedule, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It feels like it's enough of a plot point that it wasn't like a last minute thing. Like,
I'm trying here. I'm trying.
No, don't. There's no really good reason for it. It just kind of looked. Am I wrong that it looked worse?
No, it did look worse.
It was weird.
But let's focus on something that they definitely could have.
I wouldn't be surprised though if they lost the original file.
Farts. Okay, farts are a much bigger problem here.
They really. I don't know why they make
Stop!
that. It's just annoying.
Like, I love a fart joke as much as the next guy. Ask my husband. I love a fart joke.
He does.
This isn't a funny fart joke anymore.
It wasn't really fun to begin with. I will say that it's impressive how that was a culmination of everything that had been set up about their characters up until that point. It didn't make it funny for me, but I was at least, you know what? This is a natural progression of their characters with all the little pieces that we've seen of their characters throughout the season. This is actually feels as though it was thought out, unlike everything else.
Is a punchline. Something happens and then someone goes, and then it's over. If you continuously fart, that's... I don't know what that is, but it's not funny anymore.
That's basically seeing the chicken chill out on the other side.
Yeah. Like, once you farted, the joke is over. But then Monty just keeps farting. That doesn't make it funnier. Just because one fart is funny doesn't mean that continuous farting is more funny.
I mean, I feel like they're aiming hard for a target audience on that.
They definitely are.
It's a cheap way to go.
I'm sure the 6-year-olds are laughing their butts off.
But yeah, it's something I'm sure little kids get a big kick out of. So okay. But still, it's just like...
Isn't their demographic something like, I don't know, 9 through 12 or something?
They've been skewing younger ever since the Bond bought it back.
Because this is like 5-year-old humor, not 9-year-old
Yeah,
humor.
let's be honest. The show has definitely, for the last, 7+ years now, been aiming younger. With, like, possibly the exception of Dino Charge. But, like, everything else, they definitely try to appeal to a younger audience. They simplify
We're going
the
for
dialogue.
the elementary school kids instead of the middle school kids now.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Because if I recall correctly, and maybe I'm wrong, but wasn't it a little bit more of a 10, 11-year-old kind of thing when?
It was borderline. They were definitely elementary as well.
Yeah, well, 5 is like kindergarten.
Yeah, this is aiming more the kindergarten side of elementary school than like the 5th grader side of elementary school.
Yeah.
We're looking more 5-year-olds and 10-year-olds.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it used to be more 10-year-olds than 5-year-olds.
I think so, yeah. I mean, I started watching when it came out when I was 8.
Yeah.
But
when it came out, and you were 8 and I was 9.
Yeah.
And it was not considered babyish from our age bracket.
I mean, kids.
About 2 years later, it was.
Yeah.
But at the time, it wasn't.
But that's because of the way that kids
Because that's when you hit like 12, suddenly you're.
Nothing is cool for a little kid for more than like a year or 2.
Yeah, because then it's just so last year. Well, that's why Disney only has 2 seasons of most of its shows. They just keep repeating.
I think they have. I think it's a little bit more than that, but not by much.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why they do the 2-year cycle on Power Rangers now.
Because it's about how long kids will stick with it before they decide that that's for babies.
Yeah, I know. It was great to see certain elements in this episode. I did really like. I liked seeing a few things in the opening credits, like, for instance, Mick as a ranger. Seeing that in the opening credits was great.
You keep seeing Kelson in that beer commercial.
Yeah, that's really funny. Like, we were watching TV the other day, and there was like
it wasn't TV, it was YouTube.
Oh, yeah, it was YouTube. There was, like, a Budweiser or something commercial on, and there's, like, this knight rallying the peasants to fight against this massively more intimidating army, and he's just, like, admitting that they have fiery arrows that probably don't hurt that much worse than normal arrows. But I'm here to tell you we're out of Bud Light, and they have some. So let's get and
like right there in the front row of the peasants.
Is Kelson Henderson just like what? It's really funny just kind of seeing him just pop up for like a second in that commercial. But yeah, the main
in this household we respect Kelson Henderson.
The main issues with this episode were the monster repellent joke. Just it was too much. It was not funny. It was just kind of off-putting.
Also, if this place is in the United States,
they're not required to do a refund.
Well, I mean, clearly they're doing a refund because they are afraid of their customers. That's why they had to barricade themselves inside the school when they ran out of money.
Yeah.
To refund people. They're like, no more refunds, we're broke, because they're getting mobbed. That's not my point. My point is that they got really rich and said, we've decided not to come back to school.
Yeah.
How old are you? Because in most states in the United States, that's not optional.
Well, they're probably 17, I believe, after 16.
Depends on what state you're in.
California, so I'm not sure of the laws of California. I'm assuming...
Because in New York State, you can't until you're 18.
I think Summer Cove is in California. Well, I know you can get, like, emancipated and whatnot after a certain age.
That doesn't mean that you're,
And they might be 18 if they're seniors.
I was going to say, public school is actually mandatory. Well, not public school in general. Having an education is mandatory until 18 in many states.
And if they're seniors, and it's now, like, I'm presuming January. I'm assuming winter break was what they just got over, because we had the...
Well, if they are 18, then they can choose not to come back. But
if they have January birthdays... Like, honestly, them deciding not to go to school thing is...
Well, and then they had to beg the principal to let them back in.
Yeah, that was stupid.
And that's not how it goes. In the United States, if you are under 18 and you want to go to public school, you can go to public school.
You don't beg the principal to take you back. That's not how that works.
You just turn up at the school and go, I live in this district, I'm under 18, educate me.
Like, I think there's a little bit more paperwork involved
Well,
in that.
there's a
but
bit
not
more
that much.
paperwork involved in that, but there's no refusal.
Also,
It's just
why
like,
does she just have their schedules just with her? It's just like,
know.
here are your schedules. Why did you have
But there's
those?
no, like, refusal process or anything. It's like, yeah, there's more paperwork. It's like, can we have your name, date of birth,
Yeah.
you know, your address,
and previous transcripts, etc.
Yes. Where did you go to school last? Oh, it was here. We'll pull your grades, and here's your schedule. It's not that complex.
But
Please, can we go back to maybe it's private school, but it's Summer Cove High, and that to me sounds like a public school.
yeah, but it's the thing that kind of I think, and it's not that big a surprise or anything. It's a little bit of a letdown though, that because you could have been more creative with it. It was the reason the Rangers got their powers back was because the villain was just they.
Nice job fixing it, villain.
Yeah, they brought everything there as opposed to bringing the prism up to the ship. That would have.
Yeah.
They would have been fine. They would have won. It's
never fun when our protagonists have a victory because the bad guys were holding the idiot ball.
Yeah, this would have been a really nice opportunity for them to really sort of be creative. I mean, you know, they at least showed some determination by going into battle without their powers. You know, I
don't understand why Preston couldn't just dispel the whole cage. Why did he have to bend the bars? If you summon the cage, he should be able to make the cage just go away.
I'm not going to pretend to know the rules of his magic. Maybe you just can't unsummon things. Maybe that's just not the spell. Maybe that's not how it works. I don't know. I don't even remember summoning cages as being one of the 10 spells.
But that wouldn't even be summoning. Assuming that summoning a cage would assume that the cage exists somewhere else and is merely brought to this location.
Well, we don't know. It's possible.
Because that's more like conjuring a cage, which would be making a cage out of nothing. Summoning would be bringing it from somewhere else.
Well, maybe.
And if you've conjured something, you should be able to dispel it.
Not necessarily. We don't know how it's spelled. We don't know the rules of his magic, which really there are none. There are no real rules to his magic. Apart from apparently if you say something backwards, that'll make it happen. Sarab Deneb.
It's okay, we'll get Chip in here and the two of them can have some fun talking backwards.
Yeah. It was.
Don't get that. You didn't watch Mystic Force.
It was an okay start to the season. It wasn't like super bad, which I know that's high praise, right, for the season premiere. No, it wasn't that bad. The main things were the villains restored the status quo by doing a silly thing. Various elements were snapped back to status quo way too easily, and the whole monster repellent subplot was just mostly
Please
annoying.
let this be the end of Monster Repellent.
It must be.
It has to be, because if Monster Repellent continues to go on,
it's got to be the end of it. There's no reason they can't. Like,
I mean, once you're rendering your farts in CG, something's wrong.
It's just. I would have been fine with them being like eccentric millionaires for the season. That would have been fine for me.
It wouldn't have been the first. It wouldn't have been the first time that the duo just suddenly changed what they do between seasons.
Yeah, like Bulk and Skull became cops.
Yeah.
Then detectives. You could have Victor and Monty become eccentric millionaires.
That's fine. But
yeah, they went back to status quo hard there. They even they restored all the same ninja stars.
Oliver, why can I not stop yawning?
I was not fully expecting that just
all the ninja stars at once. Yeah.
Yeah. And they now have the Super Ninja Steel, or Ninja Super Steel or whatever, for the rest of their, whatever the new Zords and stuff that they'll be getting.
There you go. Put it back down.
It's, at the very least, having a continuity callback like having Sledge and Poisson
That
back.
was cool. I liked
That was, it was a really great character callback. It was really nice to see those characters again. Even,
and they're married.
And the fact that they're married. Even though the implications of their survival are
Horrible.
uncomfortable, to say the least.
Yes.
It's at least nice to acknowledge a past season right from the get-go.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really nice way to start off a 25th season, is through a nice, clean, direct, immediate acknowledgement of a past season. Because that was not something that was necessary.
Whoop. He wants your lap now.
I mean, you know, it definitely... And it served a plot purpose. It was not just blatant fan service.
No.
It resolved, you know, how they were able to recover. They had the help of Sledge and crew, who have experience with asteroids.
Yes.
So that all makes sense.
I'm just trying to keep his tail out of my face.
So that was definitely the best part of this episode, was seeing those characters again. And I hope that they follow up with them, and maybe leads to, like, a Dino Charge team-up or something like that.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a team-up when I saw Sledge show up.
Like, this is establishing a little bit more the idea of a Power Rangers multiverse, which, as you know, I'm totally down for. I would love to see more explored with the idea of a Power Rangers multiverse this season.
Yes.
Because at this point, that's what the show, that's what the franchise needs. It needs to be thought of as multiverse, because it ceased to be a singular universe a long time ago.
Yes, it did. It had in-universe continuity, and then it threw it out the window.
Like, and that wasn't...
You're not eating it, Jake's reading glasses.
That wasn't fully established until Clash of the Red Rangers.
Yeah.
But it had been kind of hinted at, specifically during RPM, that was...
An alternate universe.
That was heavily suggested as an alternate universe. Obviously, I have the whole Power Reviews interpretation
Multiple universes
of the split timeline.
Yeah.
And we'll see. And you know, I've even got some ideas on how the whole Dino Charge universe can play into that. That's something that I wouldn't be exploring until later, but it has been folded into ideas.
We got that footage that everything's been waiting on. We got it.
Oh yeah. We got the footage for 84.
We got the footage for 84.
So I will probably
I came home from work and found the actor in my house.
Yeah, I will probably be releasing a new version of the promo with the new release date. So that'll probably be coming out next weekend. Because I've got like schoolwork and whatnot to catch up on, etc., and a few other things this week. And I still have plenty of work to do on the episode right now, because I was working on other stuff this week. But hopefully we should be good to have episode 84 out next weekend. And I'll probably be shifting our release schedule for Power Reviews episodes. I think I'm probably going to try to shift them to Saturdays instead of Sundays, since Sundays will be live reactions, now that Power Rangers is back. And you have to get to work.
Yes, I do.
So...
But this boy is made of love.
Yeah, he's a little fluffy one. Alright, guys, so, until next time, farewell, Ranger fans, and let the power protect you. It's a cameo!